Alright, so, I know I haven't made a video in about, a couple days, but I randomly got really sick and I just felt disgusting, so I kind of just posted a lot of videos that, were either shorts or I had backed up already, which is why a lot of my videos weren't talking. But anyways, so I'm gonna continue paying this commission I have. I think the last time I did it, I was up here, with more of the flames and stuff. So now I'm gonna be working on some yellows here. And then I'm gonna have to put some yellow on top of that. I also have my mic here. Now, I don't know how to change the sensitivity of it or anything, because it doesn't have like a dial thing on it. And now on my computer I know how to do it, but on here I do not. And I tried to use it on my iPad and it was just not going through at all. And I have all Android products except for my iPad, which was for drawing, but then it ended up working out really good for other things. But now I don't know how to use it for other things. So we're gonna start with some yellow. And right now I'm just gonna dip my brush, get it all wet, like that. Put it on my palette. No paint. I believe the last time I painted, I also did yellow. Like in a video and such. No coincidence, I guess. Oh, that looks amazing. I'm really glad that this piece is coming together so well, because I was, I'm not very familiar with acrylic, which I believe I mentioned in my other video when I painted. So I was really nervous that it would look really bad or ugly, or I would mess up the paint, since I'm not very good at it. Because anytime I have painted with acrylic in the past, it didn't look good. I didn't really know what I was doing, even watching other people paint. I just figured it was like one of those things that I wasn't particularly good at. At least that's, I guess, how I felt about it. So, seeing this come together, kind of how I envisioned it, and not being mad at any of the results, makes me feel really good. And I will admit that I've been taking a lot of time on this because I'm so nervous to mess things up, but as long as it's taking, I'm kind of glad that I'm taking my time, because now I get to ponder on what I want to do next. I don't act on too much of an impulse, and it just looks like really good art. And once I get to the man, I am very nervous about that. I'm not very good at drawing human anatomy from memory, which, I mean, realistically every artist should be reusing a reference, but I did use a reference. However, I merged references together, so some of it I do have to come up with memory. Another thing that I continuously try learning is how to do lighting and shading and stuff, because, you know, a lot of people use a reference, but how do you come up with it from your mind, you know? Like, how do you come up with that you know. So a lot of people are really good at it. I have been getting better though. The more I practice, the better I get, which makes me really happy. But I just wish I kind of knew it at this point, so I guess that's one of the things I'll have to ponder on. Doing this also has allowed me to just trust the process, I guess. Like many times have I thought that I messed this painting up when I wasn't even done with the paint drying. Which specifically happened on this top layer here, but then I realized it looks fine afterwards. I was like, I don't know what I was bothered about. Bless you. Sorry if I get a big sneeze. I've also heard that a lot of people use makeup brushes to blend their acrylic paint, which I would try, but I love my makeup brushes very much. I don't have many. Because I love doing makeup, I love messing around with it, but I did not feel the need to like buy 300 brushes to do the job, so I just didn't. And the reason I even have the makeup brushes that I have is because my brother's girlfriend, at the time she wasn't allowed to wear makeup, but he wanted to get her makeup brushes. Not makeup brushes. He wanted to get her paint brushes. And you know, men don't really know those things. Well, he ended up buying her makeup brushes instead of paint brushes, and he didn't realize until she told him, like he gave it to her as a gift, and she's like, these aren't paint brushes, and he was like, oh. So he gave them to me. And I said sure, even though I didn't do makeup back then. And he went and got her paintbrushes that she wanted after she told him. I still think that is so funny. But I heard that it helps a lot with blending. Now I'm not really sure how true that is. But alright, now I'm gonna finish this. I'll let that dry. Bless you. Again. So once I work on the guy, I'm gonna first lay down all with black so I have a fresh color, I guess. And then I'm gonna start trying to work on like his silhouette. Dry this off properly. I think it's coming together pretty nicely though.